Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at the weekly challenges that we got. That starts on Tuesday, March the 11th, that goes to next Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. Let's take a look at this week's weekly challenges and see what we get. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, that would if your brain's bringing a new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome. Great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. So this is the last week of the current Season 19 Season Pass. If you do have any tickets that are available to you, I suggest using them sometime this week before next Tuesday, March 18th, because as we all know, the tickets are not transferable to the next season. All right, and of course, Season 20, Glow of the Ghoul, highly anticipated. Will start on next Tuesday, March 18th, 2025. I am so excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. If you are wondering why I have a little more score going on in you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 19 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. And you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. And just an FYI, if you are interested in how that happens, basically when next Tuesday comes around, we get that update on March 18th, 2025, that boost will go down to 0 for everyone, okay? And usually on the very first page for the Fallout First members and the people who paid the 1,500 atoms, it usually gives us our first 5% boost. So just an FYI, starting next week, we'll be starting that all over again. And just in case you're wondering how that works. Okay, let's take a look here. We get our work cut out here for us today. Build anything in a workshop or camp 25. Again, you can go ahead and claim any workshop on the map. Any one will do, the one closest to you, your favorite one. Once when you claim, you can go ahead and build anything, or you can just build it in your camp. You definitely do it that way. You can keep it, you can destroy it, whatever you want to do afterwards. We're just going to go ahead here, and I don't plan on keeping anything, as I'm very happy with this brand spanking new camp. Again, I did do a video on this. It is called The City Life, and I made a video just yesterday on this brand new camp of mine, and you can check that out. Just made that video yesterday. Let's go to our build menu here, and because we don't plan on keeping anything, we're just going to build these punch card machines, because as you can see, it doesn't cost us anything at all to craft. Now, you're only limited by the amount that you're able to build, so we will have to build our maximum and then scrap them again. Of course, we have little buddy there behind us there. I find the camp pets are very solid. It's like a brick wall trying to get past them, and they usually, as we all know who have pets, are they're usually at your feet and you're tripping over them, and that is the exact same thing that happens in this game here. As you saw, that we reached our max, so we're just going to go ahead and scrap them here. Again, when we do scrap them, we're not getting anything back because we didn't use anything to build them. And that's the good thing about these punch card machines. They don't cost us anything at all to craft. Again, you can build whatever you want in your game and end up keeping it, but I recommend, if you don't plan on keeping it, just craft these bad boys here, and then it'll be done. There we go, done. Build anything in a workshop or camp, 25 for 25. It's that easy. Be careful when you do scrap, you don't accidentally scrap something you don't want to scrap, like a prefab or something like that. All right, there we go. Let's see what's next here. All right, scrap junk to produce Cork 15. So Cork is a junk item where we can use the bulk and scrap method at our Tinker's Workbench. We go to any Tinker's Workbench at all in the game, we go ahead and go craft. We go to bulk, we go down to the C section, so to bulk 1 cork, you need 10 cork scrap and 2 plastic. In this case, we're going to have to bulk 2 of them, and then you go ahead and do that, and then you scrap is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for the people that just like to get things done quick and easy. Now we can find cork in the game in the form of globes, okay, and in the form of golf balls. And I find one of the best spots for golf balls is, of course, in around the White Spring area, like in around the golf club, but also right up here at Hemlock Holes. So let's pop up here today. Now, when you scrap one golf ball, I believe it gives us just one cork, so we will need 15 of them, but we'll see how many we can find here. It's been a little while since I picked them up, so everything should be available to us here on this server. All right, let's go ahead here. So one golf ball right there. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so one cork and one plastic as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look at that. Just perfect. Just absolutely perfect. Right on. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's head back to our camp and we can scrap these up. Now, you can scrap these at another player's camp, at a work, anywhere with this workbench, like a train station or down at the mall, whatever you want to do. We're just going to head back to our camp so we can set ourselves up for the next daily challenge, basically. That's why I do it. Just trying to make a video here, guys, you know. Let's go ahead and scrap this stuff. Right on, Jim. Golf balls. Right there. Done. Scrap junk to produce cork. 15 for 15. Easy peasy. And again, if you don't have the time, the bulk and scrap method at your Tinker's Workbench is where it's at. Let's see what's next here. Alright, something else we can do, talk about here in our camp here. Drink Nuka-Cola 25. So we talk about the Nuka-Cola electrons here a lot in the on this channel. We do have this OG one here. This is the one we got back in Season 4, Season 5. You'll passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, even some rare ones, but you'll also collect the odd bottle or two. So just an FYI. When he goes on sale, it usually goes on sale maybe once or twice a year for 250, 500 atoms, so it's pretty cool. There's another variation of that one, of course, if we open up our build menu here and go to our resource section. Oh, wrong way, Jimmy boy. This Nuka-Cola Quantum version. So we got this one back in Season 11 scoreboard when Nuka World on Tour first came out. And he'll also collect not only Nuka-Cola products and bottles, but also purified water and nuclear waste. So this one here, either or is pretty good. But every one of my 10 camps, I either have either or in my camp. So very, very useful to have these guys because, let's just face it, some servers are just bottles. Sometimes we can't find any Nuka-Cola products to save our lives. So they're very valuable to have in your camp. When he goes on sale, usually goes on sale maybe once or twice a year, but he's bundled with other items. Now this one here, I believe we can use gold bullion, 1250 gold bullion, I believe it is, from Samuel down here in Foundation, but you must have a reputation of cautious with the settlers. Now, we can find Nuka-Cola products for free in around the Wasteland, usually in around Tyler County Fairgrounds. Right here, the Green Country Lodge, right around the swimming pool area, the Nuka-Cola machine that's there. Right down here in Camden Park, in around that Raider area. Find the Nuka-Cola machine here in Lewisburg and around the picnic table area is fairly decent as well. The Nuka-Cola machine that's up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery next to the museum, it's pretty decent. There's 4 Nuka-Colas right on a bench here at Sunday Brothers Cabin. So right where you spawn in, you go in towards the main house, but you don't go to the main house itself. You kind of stop. There's a little hut on the left-hand side. It has a candy cane roof. You go inside there, there's 4 Nuka-Cola product classics right there. Pretty good spot, very reliably. Of course, one of the best spots is, of course, right here, good old Nuka World on Tour, which is also a free fast travel. So let's pop over here today. And I'll show you the little run that I do for those of you who are brand new. We did do the run there last week, but I realize not everyone has a chance. Now, depending on the server that you're on, depends on the server. If you're on a server with other people, if you picked these up recently, all depends on what you find here. Okay, so there's a lot of variables going on there. What will actually kind of spawn in for you. So look at that, 2 quantums in there. Holy mackerel. Couple bottles. Ah, That's interesting. Don't see that happen very often. And again, every server is different, so you can even server hop this area a couple times and you should be able to fulfill this daily challenge. So you just come up here where seismic activity happens, even though we haven't seen that event for a while. So we just got a bunch of bottles up here on this particular server. But you check each and every one of these little kiosks here. One more bottles. Oh, we get some cherries up there. Okay. Nothing in there. Usually there's a couple on this table, just a bottle here today. And you guys have seen me do this more than not. There's a Nuka-Cola Classic in there. That every time we come here, it's different. Different every single time. Another cherry there. That's pretty cool. Seeing one there. Doesn't happen very often. These two machines here are fairly decent as well. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Couple bottles there. One more little spot right down here by the vending machines. I'll show you real quick here. This is probably one of the best locations for it, because not just being able to find them for free, but they do have the vending machines where you can buy them at the end of the day. And that's what I usually recommend to people. If you have the caps and you're just short on time, even though it's a weekly challenge, you might not have, the week, maybe you're going on vacation with your family, or you're having a busy, work week, whatever, or school week, that you can just buy them at the end of the day. So here are the vending machines right down here. And as you can see, you can server hop this all day long and just fill your boots as long as you have the caps. Now, one thing good about the vending machines here, the inventory is not tied into Bubbles inventory. Of course, good old Bubbles is right up here at the White Springs. You go right to the front door, so this icon right here. You take it right up the stairs. You go through the tavern. You go through the medical bay. You have the big wide open area where the responders are. There's a little store to the left where you'll find a fella named Giuseppe. He trades things for stamps, but you'll also find Bubbles there. And again, you can server hop Bubbles all day long and just buy whatever they have as long as you have the caps for it. They're not really expensive. You can all do it that way as well. Some people actually sell Nuka-Cola products in their vending machines, so you can also actually try other players' vendors as well. Might be a little bit cheaper. So let's go down to food and drink here, and we're going to drink our Nuka-Cola products. As you can see, I am drinking various types of Nuka-Cola products. Oh, that was alcoholic beverage, Jim. There we go. Drink Nuka-Cola 25 for 25, all in one shot right there, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, my soul. Let's see what we got here, Jim. Alright, scrap headwear 15. So you can craft your own headwear and then scrap it. You can do it that way. Again, that would probably be the easiest way for most people. Most of us should know some sort of plan to craft headwear, whether you bought it in the atomic shop or you got it for free doing some sort of special event challenge, or just kind of stumbled across it. So of course we do that at the armor's workbench here. And if we go to headwear, again, everyone will be different to know, what headwear your character has, but we've gotten all this stuff from either completing certain events in the game or challenges, or we bought them, etc., etc. So, just an FYI. So let's go ahead. We're going to use this birthday hat. We got this a couple of years ago. Most headwear only costs us cloth to craft. So let's craft, we'll craft maybe 9 of them just so we have them on us there. Now, we can find headwear in the game in a couple of places. One real good spot is an unmarked location. It's like a Alice in Wonderland kind of Easter egg. Is right up here close to Teller County Fairgrounds. Another fairly decent spot is right over here at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. It's a pretty good spot over there. So let's head up here to Teller County Fairgrounds, and we'll work our way up that hill so we can show you that. Most of us know where it's at, but just in case you're brand new to the game, you were unaware of this little location. It's a cute little location. Once you spawn here, we're going to head right to the east, and I don't have that marker on the right location on the compass here, but we're just going to head this way here. You don't need a jetpack to get up here. You can easily scale the mountain. I'm going to keep heading up towards the mountain here right in front of us. You can stop, take a breather if you so wish. You might not have as much stamina as my character. Just walk here, let him breathe a little bit. Alright, so we will have to climb up on these rocks. And again, you don't need a jetpack to get up here. You just kind of climb them there. And right over here, should be popping up here very shortly. Right there. Yeah, I did have that, did have that marker wrong. So here we are, right on the map. Sorry, right there. Due east. Colorado County Fairgrounds. We have this little place setting here. So there's all kinds of headwear here. We have this witch hat. We have a black cowboy hat, which is pretty nice. Another black cowboy hat. We have a nice little bowler there. I believe there's a fisherman's hat right there. There's a chef hat. Let's go ahead and grab these guys here. And we'll leave one. Again, there's also a couple board games up here we can pick up. Some pre-war food. Nice. Usually there's some alcoholic beverages up here. Look at that, we got a teapot up here. Nice little spot. Let's pop over here to Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Again, there'll be a bunch of scorched over here, so we'll just kind of blow through it. We don't really have to wait around. If you want to clear the area, totally up to you what you want to do. Let's just shut our light off here real quick. We're just going to head right to the main building. They're probably going to get shot up, but that's fine. Let's head this way here. We're going to go right to the main building here, right on our left. Whoop. Right in here. Go through these double doors here. We're going to take a left. We have this skiing outfit hat. We have a Ushkana hat, whatever it's called. Usually there's a couple hats down here by Vendor Bought Resin, our old pal. These are a couple hats down here. There's another skiing outfit hat there. We have a couple outfits. We get some dog food, hot dog. Some more outfits there. Another skiing outfit hat there. So let's grab these. Alright. Now we gotta do is we gotta scrap them. I don't know if I have 15 on me here, but let's head outside here, away from this ruckus. Let's just go somewhere a little quieter. What do you guys think? Let's pop up here for a second. There we go. Away from those guys. Huh. Alright, let's head back to our camp here. We'll scrap these up. Again, you can scrap them at any workbench. There's a workbench down there, but they're just going to keep shoving their hatchets and machetes in their back there, so let's go somewhere a little quieter to scrap these here. Just in case we end up short, we can always craft a couple more here. So we can go to any workbench at all. We're going to scrap them. Let's go under apparel here, and there's these birthday hats that we had crafted. Again, we crafted these ourselves. There's the black cowboy hat. There's the bowler. There's a chef hat. Fisherman's hat. Skiing outfit hats here. That Ushka hat there, whatever it's called there. Totally brutalizing that word, I'm sure. Done. Scrap headwear, just like that. Nice, easy little spots there. And again, if you don't have time to go after those stuff, you could just have crafted 15 headwear and then scrap it that way, right? Let's try to give you guys some options and a couple good little locations like that Alice in Wonderland setup they have there. Some, especially if you're new, that black cowboy hat's a pretty nice one to have, especially if you're fairly low level. All right, let's see what's next here, Jim. Like Brain Fungus 25. So we can find Brain Fungus in many great spots in and around the wasteland. The Rusty Pick, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it. There's a nice couple of nice little patches there. I believe in around White Springs. I believe it's the dumping area. There's some brain fungus up there as well. The abandoned waste dump. Now this is a pretty good spot. You can find a lot of brain fungus and glowing fungus here. The only thing is there's 2 death claws on the inside. Sometimes there's 3, but guaranteed 2 for sure at least. The Wendigo Cave, a little bit more of a higher level area, but again, all kinds of brain fungus and glowing fungus there. If you come down here to the General Steakhouse, you actually spawn over here. And if you follow that little river system, there'll be all kinds of brain fungus in through there as well. Sundew Grove areas and Cranberry Bog usually has a bunch of brain fungus in around those areas, just naturally occurring. As well as anywhere in the mire, like in around these streams here, lots of brain fungus just naturally occurring in those areas. Let's pop down here to the Rusty Pick, which again is a free fast travel. We're going to go right inside the Rusty Pick itself. Now there is a perk card that will definitely help us out here. And if you do have it, that's awesome. Under Perception is called Green Thumb. Read twice as much when harvesting flora. So instead of 1, you pick up 2. Now, brain fungus is the only type of flora that I know of that works as should with this green card, with this Green Thumb perk card, sorry. So if we're going around trying to pick up crops or glowing fungus for those type of daily challenges, when we pick up 2, we only get credit for 1, the daily weekly challenge, for whatever reason. But when it comes down to brain fungus, when we pick up 2, we actually get credit for 2 using this perk card. Now, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that it's odd. But it'll definitely help you out if you have that perk card available to you. So there we go. So you see how we get credit for 2. We picked up 2. But if it was any other type of flora, it wouldn't count like that, okay? So there's 2 little patches there. There'll be some more downstairs. Let's head down this way here. They'll be right up on the walls. And again, if you're brand spanking new to the game, I always like to kind of mention this because we also get new players to the game quite frequently here on the channel. If you do come across patches like this, and most flora is like that in the game, okay? That it's like, okay, there's something wrong with my game gem. I can't pick it. I can see the brain fungus, but I can't pick it up, or glowing fungus, or whatever it is. There's nothing wrong with your game. It's just the way the game is, okay? That means somebody got there before you, okay? So just an FYI. So this patch here, there should be 2 of them here. If you can't harvest them, then it's spent, basically. Should be 1 more down here. So look at that. Just in this one location alone, with the Green Thumb perk card, we got 12. Without the perk card, of course, it'd be 6. All right, so that's a nice little spot there. Let's pop over here to the abandoned waste dump, and again, there'll be 2 death claws in here, guaranteed. Sometimes 3, so you just gotta watch your back a little bit, but we'll pop in here real quick. You should be able to finish this off right in here. Let's hop over this mess that's here. Go right inside. Right inside the little cavern. And we'll make sure we are locked and loaded. And we'll shut this light off. Some brain fungus right there. And again, usually there's one that's roaming around. But there's another one that's sleeping. So just be aware of that. And I find death claws are pretty perceptive of what's around them. Like, they definitely know they're what's going on around them, kind of thing. But so it could be a little bit harder to kind of sneak around them, but it can be done. I think he is around somewheres here. Yeah, that's Wall. There he is right there. I'm kind of lurching around. All right, let's go here. Let's get this done. Huh? Find death claws are something very similar to partridge. If they see you, then you're done for. They fly up in the air. But if they don't see you, you're good. There you go. There's our brain fungus done. We didn't have to interact with that guy at all. But as you can see, there's all kinds of, even more so in around the corner by that other one that's kind of laying there sleeping. But yeah, this is a really good spot. You could just have come here and get it all done in one shot. What's next, Jim? Let's go ahead. Kill Blood Eagle 30. So many great spots we can find Blood Eagles in around the wasteland. We're looking for this particular type of icon right here. As you see, we do get a little bit of it done already because we had a part of a daily challenge. So in terms of real squishy Blood Eagles for the low-level folk, we do have the Crosshair. Yeah, Twin Pine Cabins. The Hunter's Ridge. We have good old Blood Eagle Alley, I like to call it, starts down here at the Roland's Labor, sorry, the Sludge Works. Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, Kill Box, Pigsty. Works its way up this mountain range and meets up with the Highway Cliff Watch. South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Game Camp, Bloody Franks. Dagger's Den. Crimson Prospect. Many great options there for us for Blood Eagles. You know, again, depends on how hard or how easy you want to make it for yourself. So we did do Roland's Labor Camp for our daily challenge video. Let's pop down here to the Sludge Works. We were here just the other day looking for the Nuka-Cola Cranberry, and they were kind of shooting us up there, so we do have a little bit of a retaliation there coming their way there. Just because, right? Yeah, and of course you could, if you have a couple grenades or Molotovs, you could also do it that way as well. Do we have any of that on us? There we do, look at that, perfect.
Something's close.
Yeah, that's the guy you want to hit hard, that flyer there. Or slayer, what do you want to call them? Yeah, he will cut you in half with whatever weapon he's got a fusion core. What else you got? I got a Gatling laser. That's what he usually has on him there, and he'll cut you in half, that guy. He's pretty relentless.
How am I still alive?
Again, not a whole lot of guys here, but maybe 7 or 8 usually. Oh, end up in that thing there and never be able to get back out again. Okay. Nice and quiet here now. All right, let's keep going here. At the end, we did Roland's Labor Camp earlier on. Let's go to Widow's Perch here. Part of the old Blood Eagle Alley. And maybe 3 or 4 here at the very most. Not very many. Oh, it is. There we go. All right. Let's keep going here. Kill box. Let's go to Pigsty. We usually do the kill box. We were there just the other day. So we'll do something a little bit different here. Go to other places, show you them, show you what they look like. There's usually 2 that kind of pop up from down here. They just kind of spawn out of nowhere, I find sometimes, but we'll head in here. There's a dog behind me there for a second.
I'm the fox, and you're the hen.
Yep, I don't think so. I don't think so there, chickie. You're falling down the stairs, what you're doing. Falling down the stairs face first. Usually there's a little bobblehead here. Use that for our collection. Not here today, apparently. How you doing? Here we go, kill Bloody, go 30 for 30, done. Just like that. Actually, there's a little Nuka-Cola game in here somewhere, but got that stim pack. We had another little ranger hat here, ranger outfit, bandana. Good stuff. All right, nice and easy. Let's see what's next. Cripple Ghoul's leg 18. Okay, so many great spots we can find ghouls in around the wasteland. One of the real easiest ones. There's 10 of them right around Vault 76, and more so in the upper lower parking lot. About 4 or 5 down here at Alpine River Cabins. Eastern Regional Penitentiary on the inside. Just wandering the roads of around Morgantown. Every block and a half we'll have about 4 to 6 ghouls just kind of walking around there. The lower section of Clarksburg, working your way over to the Clarksburg Shooting Club. Now, the Clarksburg Shooting Club may be a 50% chance you'll find them there, but sometimes they're not there at all. Right down here in Charleston Capitol Building, the level 50 DMV building. Probably about a 7 down here in Lewisburg itself, so many great spots, and of course anywhere in around White Springs there. Alright, let's head after these ghouls here. Let's start up here at Vault 76, which again is a free fast travel. Everyone knows that. Okay, so we're just not killing ghouls. What are we doing here, Jim? We are crippling their legs. Okay, so you go ahead and free aim for the legs if you so wish. Definitely nothing wrong with that. I'm sure if you just free aim and just kind of spray for the legs, you'll kind of cripple them. If you do use VATS there's a perk card that will help you out under Perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. Allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. Now, if you have a daily where you're looking after 2 cripples, just free aiming is fine. But for this many cripples, I recommend doing the VATS way with this perk card. This way you can do is you can go left leg, right leg kind of deal, and you can actually get, if you have the right weapon, 2 cripples per enemy, and really make it a little bit quicker. Okay, but again, it's up to you, however way you want to play your game. But that's just a suggestion. Most ballistic weapons work fairly decent. The drill with a tanky build or power armor on, bow and arrow, crossbow, plasma caster, plasma rifle, shotgun with the Enforcer perk card under agility. Again, you guys have seen me do these enough that not all weapons are created equal when looking to cripple. So let's go for our right leg here. All right, let's go for our left leg. And so that's all you have to do. So you see how I'm kind of switching between the legs there. Okay, pretty easy to do. Now, at the very beginning might be a little bit harder, but once when you do it a couple times using that method, it should be fairly easy. All right, let's head down here. There should be a couple more down here. You can tell you cripple them just because how they kind of reach down for the leg and they kind of move real slow. And that's what I recommend for newer folk who are brand new to the game. So we all know ghouls can be really in your face, especially if you played like games like Fallout 4. The ghouls there are really scary. They're a lot scarier than these guys, and they're really in your face. So if you shoot for their legs, you cripple them. You take their legs out from underneath them, and then they slow right down. So that way there allows you to kind of move back, take your time, reload your weapon, and just kind of shoot at them freely kind of thing. And that's just always like a little bit of a pro tip I give to newer folk here that are kind of going after ghouls, and because ghouls can be a little on the annoying side for that reason. Even though they can be, squishy, they can be in your face as well, especially if you're in a little bit of a horde. But then there, he's not coming out. He's not being... Alright, so we have one guy or two guys up here. You see how it slows them right down? Huh! Love it. I love it. There'll be 3 more right over here, actually. So when you come down from the vault where you spawn in, you just go down this little pathway here. And there should be 3 more down here. There'll be 2 that kind of pop out of there. You see how he kind of goes down and see how he slows right down? Right, and that's what I recommend you to do. And even if you don't have the VATS or you haven't figured it out yet, just kind of spray for their legs, just similar to what we do with the Assaultrons, okay? Just spray for their legs, take their legs out from underneath them, and that is the best pro tip that I can give you guys. So that was just Vault 76 alone, so that was pretty good. We got 11 of 18 cripples there, so that's pretty decent. Now let's pop over here to Morgantown. We're actually going to pop here in Morgantown High School. It's a little bit easier. The high school itself will have scorching around it, but that's fine. We'll just kind of walk out into the street. And again, every block and a half, 2 blocks will have a little patch of ghouls, 4 to 6 of them, so you can try it this way as well. And Morgantown's a pretty good spot just to kind of explore. Anyways, and most times these guys will just be kind of laying on the ground. And once when you get close enough, they'll kind of pop up. Huh! Get that bobby pin. We're almost there. Let's keep going down this way. And again, the high school itself will have scorched in around it, so we won't bother going there. Just keep going down this block here. There'll be another little patch down here, as you can see. And it's like this all through Morgantown. Sometimes they're up in the little, whatever you want to call it, their trainway. For the university kids back in the day. There we go. Done. I actually watched a video of someone in actually Morgantown in West Virginia, and they actually have that little trainway in real life kind of thing, and that's something I want to do. It's on my bucket list, things I want to do after I retire, which of course in about 10 years or so, but that's one thing I want to do. I want to kind of travel kind of West Virginia and kind of check out these places. You know, love this game so much, and just to see how, just kind of compare it, right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let's see what's next here. Complete Event 3. So if you take a look at the description, there's a video, link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. The main thing, the reason why I made it last year, the year before, basically because we all been on those servers, we all seen events that maybe we don't want to do or we can't do ourselves, but there are some events that we can spawn in ourselves on either type of server, public server or private ones, and that's what we try to do in that particular video. Of course, we don't do every event in the game, but I more or less just kind of want to show off of particular events that we can spawn in ourselves, just in case we get on a map and there's just nothing going on or something that you don't want to do. So this particular server it is a private server, so I find private servers don't usually have a whole lot going on. We have Manhunt here. We have a Feral Ghouls Horde up there. That's pretty cool. We could have gone after some Feral Ghouls that way. Heart of the Swamp. That's not too bad. Yeah, a lot going on here, actually. Enclave, Bots on Parade, Mirelurk Horde. Okay, interesting. Interesting. It's this one here, Breach and Clear. That's going for Mole Miners. All right, good stuff. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, let's do this Feral Ghoul Horde here. At the end of the day, you can always claim a workshop. Any workshop will do. Once you claim it, usually about 3 minutes later, you'll have to defend that workshop, and that will also count as an event. And even if that workshop doesn't belong to you, and if you help defend it, that also counts as an event. Now, sometimes it'll happen where you join a horde like that, so now we have to go and find them. So when it pops up these circles, I recommend picking the area that you know there's going to be ghouls at, okay? Let's take a look. Sometimes, oh, right down here. Right, so we haven't been in some of these. So we know there's going to be Blood Eagles there, so we know they're not going to be there. We're not going to be at the Rose Room. Seneca Rocks Visitor Center. Usually, yeah, yeah, we can try over here. It's been a little while, but I think there are ghouls here, so we'll check. We'll check this place out. And we're looking for the horde boss, basically, and that's what will kind of activate it for us here. Oh yeah, there are ghouls here. Yeah, yeah. It's been a little while. It's been a little while since this guy's been here. I do know there was ghouls here back in the day. All right, let's pop up here, and they should be spawning in here very shortly. No, there's Scorched here today. All right, never mind. So they are not here, so let's kind of keep looking. Let's go to the Central Mountain Lookout. Let's pop down here. And this just gives you a little bit of a challenge, I guess. Sometimes for these hordes, well, right where you spawn in the first time, that's the spot. So if you're lucky enough, you'll go a little bit faster that way. Blood Eagle. Okay, it's not the spot we want either. Let's pop down here.
I gotta lay off the chems.
Didn't even know there were Blood Eagles here. This person doesn't notice me.
Backs are turned, I swear I'll do it.
Yeah, right on there, Slayer. Whatever. Yeah, it's been a... Wow. Okay, there's a Frill Ghoul there. Good stuff. So we're probably in the right spot. And the main objective is try to get a hold of... To try to kill the leader, who is usually a legendary first. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is they are going to keep spawning in more enemies, right? Or more or less, it doesn't activate till you find the leader back. Probably inside the building, aren't they? Oh, where are these guys? Oh, jeepers! Scared the living bejesus out of me there. There he is right there, probably. He's usually a legendary, but we'll see what happens here. Nope, that was not him. They're still in the objective area. Oh, there they are there. There they are right there. Let's get this cat here. Oh, he's over there now. He's a 3-star this time. There we go. Complete the event done. So there's our little horde up there. See them all kind of running around there. Hit one guy staying back to protect the leader. Oh. And this rail car here, there we go. Yeah, nice. These crazy lunatics. Alright. Let's go ahead here. We had our fun. Let's go ahead and try to spawn in a couple events here. Let's go to Faltech Agricultural Research Center, see if we can spawn in fertile soil here. That one there took a little bit more time than I wanted, but good fun either way.
Automated warning to all responders.
There we go. Now, this is probably one of the first events you do as a brand new player. You can go ahead and kill every robot here, whatever you want to do. We're just here for the robots. Oh, sorry, for the event, sorry. The robots are good for many great things. Steel, aluminum, lead. So as a new player, coming after these robots here is a good idea. It's lock and load. There we go. Now, you can go to that little fun house full of robots if you so wish. If you're here just for the event, if you don't have a jetpack, just work your way up these stairs here, or the other set of stairs, and come in from the roof. I just find it's a little bit easier. And again, this is just for this, just to complete the event. We're not here to kill robots. Or destroy robots. We're going to head down these stairs here. And just kind of fall down here and take care of these ghouls. Again, there's usually a couple of ghouls down here. We crippled them. Let's take this main frame out here. There we go, done. Completing the event. Just like that. Alright, let's pop up here. We'll do Manhunt. This one is fairly easy to do, so let's pop up here and complete this one. And doing events is good if you're looking to get some caps. Sometimes you do get the odd legendary item. Sometimes you do get the odd plan, like common plan, I should say. You know, nothing real special, but... So Manhunt is time sensitive, so oh yeah, 8 minutes, we have more than enough time.
As the warden of Eastern Regional Penitentiary, I'm coming to you with an urgent message. Mad Dog Malone is on the loose. Again. I have deputized
Oh yeah.
any citizens here in this passage had to graft and dam and attempt to him. I need to keep him alive. I'll make an example of him to all the other prisoners. My marshals will take care of him.
Okay, now we will need a graft and dam key to get in here. And if you're brand new to the game, you don't have a graft and dam key, you'll be able to get one once when you're inside, right? So the way you get inside, if you don't have a graft and dam key, just go down this little pipe right here. Now the first time you come here, this hatch will actually be closed, and all you do is you just kind of interact with it like that, and you open it up. Now we will have more super mutants here because we are in the middle of an event, but usually Mad Dog Malone, usually he's up stairs here. Jim, why aren't you lock and loaded, bud? There's Mad Dog Malone up there. There we go. Mad Dog Malone done. You can stay here and finish off his little gang here, whatever you want to do. Just here, as long as you get subdue Mad Dog Malone, and then you see that little prison marshal there, he kind of grabs a hold of him there. Actually, there's a bobblehead up here. Let's grab that bobblehead so we can use that in our little collection here we have going on in our new camp. Right there, oh, we do have this one already, but we'll grab it anyway. Nice, there we go. Alright, so there's our 3 events done just like that. Collect pre-war food, 20. So we do have camp resources where we can collect pre-war food. We can do it that way, definitely nothing wrong with that. I will show you a couple of great spots to find pre-war food here in the game. Toxic Dried Lake Bed, let's pop up here real quick. We'll hopefully get this one fairly quick here. Doing the events really kind of set us back time-wise, but that's fine. Just means you get to spend more time with me, right? Alright, so right here, Toxic Dried Lake Bed. So we're actually going to kind of bypass all these little Myalarks here. Now, you will need a jetpack or a marsupial to get up here. But we're going to go right for that little diner, the one that we can't go in, okay? But if you can make your way up here to the side roof, here on the left-hand side, right up here, there's a bunch of pre-war food up here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pre-war food in this area. It's pretty decent, nice little spot up here. Usually people kind of forget about it. Another pretty decent spot is right here, actually down here in good old Flatwoods. Let's pop down here, and we're going to go right towards the tavern once when we get there, of course. Jimmy and the Jim Bros right there. Ready to go pump some iron. Okay, so right here in Flatwoods, we're going to go right down towards the tavern. Now, collecting pre-war food is a real touchy subject with some folks. I do have a couple older videos, and some people, I don't know, they're just real sensitive, I guess, but we get some instant mash in here usually. But if you head right out back here, is a refrigerator, and it's a level 1 requirement. But as you can see, all kinds of pre-war food there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pre-war food in this area. Now, moldy food is not included with that. But again, as you can see, it is a pretty decent spot here in good old Flatwoods here. Another pretty decent spot is right over here at the Pumpkin House, believe it or not. So let's pop up here to the Pumpkin House here. Now, you don't see me picking it up for a reason, because I like to kind of save it for daily, weekly challenges, because I have camp resources that we're going to use. But usually inside this cauldron and beside it here will be some pre-war food, but unfortunately nothing on this server. But you can check it yourself, see what pops in for you. And usually in a relic there's some bubble gum in here. Nice. And usually there's something right here as well, but this is a pretty decent spot. Oh, I think it's right over here. Instant mash right over here. Pre-war food. Nice. One more spot I do want to show you guys. Well, we all know Mama Doge is the canned dog food, but it's nowhere near as good as it used to be back in the day. Those of you who've been playing for a long time, you used to come here and get filled with canned dog food. But nowadays, doesn't matter what server you're on, what type of server, I find maybe 1 or 2 if you're lucky. Like, it's, you guys see me come here many times, and it's, I don't have much luck, but you could try it yourself, whatever you want to do. So the other spot I want to show you is right down here in Somersville. We're actually going to spawn here in Newgat, because if we spawn in Somerville, it's going to spawn us at the north side of town, and I don't want to bother going for those Blood Eagles, so we're just going to spawn on the south side, and we're just going to run into that diner. Alright, so let's head this way. We have Somersville right in front of us here. I'm not going to bother with whatever's going on there. I think there's settlers or something in there. But right here on the south of Somersville, there'll be a little diner. Right here, I have the ice cream sign right on the top. We're going to head right inside here. We're going to head right out back. There's a little pantry here. And there's usually... Oh my lord. Okay. So as you can see, we get some pre-war food here. Usually there's a little bit more than that here, but just an FYI, you can always try. We do have a cake pan there for some aluminum. Cracked Deathclaw eggs, just some, some unique items in here that you can kind of grab, but it's usually a little bit better in here, but you can also try it yourself and see what you come up with. A couple other great spots, of course, is right up here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. It's a pretty decent spot. And even down here at the Camden Park and around the Raider area, it is a pretty good spot there as well for pre-war food. Let's head back to our camp, and we'll go over a couple of camp resources. And again, camp resources just saves you a whole lot of time. There's people that only have so much time in the day. There's some people that, that have maybe they're off from work or taking a break, and maybe they have a little bit more time to to do things the old-fashioned way. Nothing wrong with that either. I just want to show you a couple camp resources available to us in-game that's considered pre-war food. So we all know the good old popcorn machine. It doesn't matter what variation you have. This is the Hollywood version, but again, passively collects 12 popcorn. And again, popcorn is considered pre-war food. So let's grab that. So you see, just like that. Nice, eh? We have these candy machines we got way back in Season 11. Once in a while, we will see the red one here in the shop, maybe once or twice a year, but it's usually in a bundle with something else. But again, it's always good to kind of keep an eye out for. And sometimes people will sell candy right in their vendor for fairly cheap, for like 1 cap each or 0 cap. So FYI. Some more camp resources over here. We do have the coffee machine. So if you do have a coffee machine, doesn't matter what variation of it, you'll passively collect 4 canned coffee while you play the game. And again, canned coffee, there we go, pre-war food, just like that. Perk card packs. If you open up perk card packs, you'll get perk bubblegum, and perk bubblegum is also considered pre-war foods. Let's go ahead. We're going to open up this pack here. We'll just open up one. There we go. We got credit for our perk bubblegum that we got, as you saw there. So again, perk card packs, collecting perk bubblegum. That's another way you can do it. And yeah, rock and roll. Oh yeah, right on. The weenie wagon. That's what I wanted to show you. So last time we had Graham's Meat Cook event, which was last fall 2024. Some of us got our hands on this awesome weenie wagon, which passively collects canned dog food while we play the game. Just from completing that event, and some of you actually found it in donation boxes, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty rare, because this is a rare object that only came out through that event only. But again, let's grab our canned dog food. There we go, done. Collect pre-war food. Again, if you have camp resources in your camp, it just saves you a whole whack of time. I think we're done. I think we are done. We are. Nice. Nice. All right, let's take a look at weapon of the day here. Good old little guy there. He's running around the camp. Let's go ahead and take a look at weapon of the day. This 2-shot rusted suppressed automatic handmade. +1 projectiles, +25% damage. Projectiles explode for +20% weapon damage. -25% action point cost, +20% armor penetration. It's a 2-shot explosive VATS optimized. Powerful automatic receiver, allied long barrel, standard stock, piercing magazine, reflex sight dot suppressor, rusted paint, which is pretty awesome. 44 × 2 damage, 5.56 ammo, and again, it's fully automatic. And I have, as you can see, I have like 39 mods. I can switch this back to single fire if I so wish. That's one thing that's really good about the old handmade. The fixture is the same kind of way. Let's take a look at our perk cards here. So again, it's a commando build. Perception, we have Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed out. Tank Killer, Concentrated Fire, whoops, Bandolier, Suppressor, Tenderizer, Covert Operative, Evasive, White Knight, Adrenaline, these random luck cards, which randomly pops in when they're being activated. And of course, these legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. I'm very happy with them. And as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, rock and roll. That's not what I wanted to do, Jim. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me. The chance it really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, Drew Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John DJ59. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.